actually...
Oh, so I spoke with Echo and she said her boyfriend was okay with the double date idea. She asked me to show you her... Apparently, she thinks you look a little lame. She told me that my boyfriend isn't the same league as her Tsukasa. I was going to disagree, but you are a bit disheveled at times. This is a problem. I think my charm needs to be at least a debonair? Debonair? If I want Eiko to accept me. Eiko, I need to meet her boyfriend somehow and make sure he's not scamming her. I guess I have to have maxed out stats? I guess so. Okay. Well, I won't have to worry about hanging out with you for a while, I guess. And let's go to work here today and see if I can encounter the other thing that Mishima wanted me to talk to. Let's go to work. Even though it pays like nothing.
Welcome!
Yes, would you like your bento warmed up?
Please.
Poker, don't forget the chopsticks. Tell you're tired just by looking at you, and I'm looking at you from behind. Hey. What's wrong? I saw a cat in the road a little while back. It was injured badly. When I got close, it got scared and ran off, dragging its leg. Anyway, I just overheard some college-aged people in our store talking. They said that there was a college student living nearby who abuses animals to relieve his stress. And then I remembered that injured cat I saw. I'm thinking maybe he was the one who hurt that cat. Unforgivable. I know how you feel, but the police can't do anything without any proof. I've been thinking about that cat ever since. It's hard to keep smiling. You know, the police can't do it, but do you think those phantom thieves could help? Do you know his name? Huh? Oh yeah, I think the guy's name is Kazuo Suobi. It'll all work out. Yeah, I couldn't stand it if he kept hurting animals like this. Someone needs to stop him.
Good work!
Oh, I'm sorry, it's almost the end of your shift, right? Good work!
Hey!
Good work, very nice. You seem pretty busy today. I remembered what you talked about earlier today, right? Let's do something about it. Yeah, we can't allow this guy to abuse animals. He's only doing it for stress relief. He's exactly the type of man we should punish. There's no way I'm just letting this go. Kazuo Suobi. Suboi. Kazuo Suboi. Let's steal this creep's desires before he can harm any more innocent animals.
Yes!
Alright, let's get our pay and then let's begin the operation. Got any info on the Phantom Thieves? I'm counting on you as a true believer in them. You got anything for me today? Let's go. Let's hang out with her.
Don't pass out, okay?
It's been getting hotter, huh? How's your health? Don't forget to stay hydrated. I don't want you collapsing when you take my medicine. You came because you saw my messages, right? Oh, the clinical trial. Sorry, I'm gonna pass on it today. Takemi is depressed. My overflowing charm melted Takemi's stubborn heart. I need to talk to you, since this might be the last time. What?
Please head to the exam room.
Come in.
Hey.
I'm thinking of resigning. Several of my suppliers have stated that they're going to stop selling to me. If I can't get my hands on medical supplies, I won't be able to get what I need to complete the new medicine. They're probably being pressured by Oyamada to stop doing business with me, so I figure it's over. I don't want to say what about Miwa-chan because I think that'll upset her, so I'm gonna ask her, are you okay with this? It's fine. I confirmed with the hospital Miwa-chan was being treated at. Oyamada was telling the truth. Miwa-chan was apparently smiling until the very end. She probably didn't want to worry anyone. I wish I could have cured her. I didn't want fame or money. All I wanted was to keep her smiling. This isn't just about her, though. I was going to help every single person who was suffering from that disease. I was a sickly child when I was young, too. I was always in the hospital and was rarely well enough to attend school at all. Medicine was all that kept me alive. That's why I wanted to become a doctor, so I could save people just like I was saved. But I guess this is where it ends. The medical industry is a business after all, and the chief decides what's best for it. I'm all out of allies. Don't give up. Anything you can do, and I'm your ally. I don't know how she'll take my words, so I'm just gonna say that.
I see.
Yeah, you're right. You might just be my one and only. I really appreciate everything you've done. My practice increased thanks to your nosiness, and in the end, I felt like a real doctor again. So, thank you. And your patients? There are plenty of other small-town doctors. This is where it ends, although it frustrates me. I can't do clinical trials anymore, so you can go home.
Thanks.
Thanks again for all your help, and good luck on those entrance exams. Is there anything I can do for Takemi? Bye. Oh, shoot! What's his full name? Tell me his full name.
What are you trying to do?
You mean Oyamada? Why? I hope you're not planning to get revenge for me. It's for my research. You're such a weird kid. His full name is Shoichi Oyamada. He's a very influential chief of staff in the world of medicine. You'll have no idea, you guys, how many times I misspoke his name. Shoichi Oyamada. Got it. Woo! Is that all? I'm probably still saying it wrong, but at least that time I didn't, butcher it. I didn't throw extra letters in his name that didn't exist. I need to do something about the target for Takemi. Oh man, I can't wait.
Take care.
Oh, I'll take care of him. Wish I had done that from the start.
Rain, huh?
Who else can I hang out with? Did I grab a temperance persona? I think I did. I actually went to, yeah, I got one. Okay.
Oh!
Let's call her.
Hi!
Hi, Becky is so drenched and wet right now. Wait, it's you. Rain is the worst. It takes longer for all my laundry to dry up. I have to keep the dryer on 10 minutes longer than usual. Let's go ahead and call her over.
What's up?
I'm really not digging all this sitting around crap.
Hey.
You know... Yeah, let's hang out. Why not?
Yo.
Let's go somewhere fun.
Yeah.
He wants food, huh? So... Do you want to go again? Oh, I can go to it lets me know if I've never been or whatever. Popular ramen shop. That sounds like a place he would enjoy. Ooh, the ramen place? Sure, I'm pretty damn hungry.
Let's go.
Let's go then.
Whoa.
What the hell? The line's even longer than last time. They put an ad out or something? We're gonna look like we're just going in for the new fad, but my stomach's already in the ramen mode. Come on, let's get in line. Super freaking good, down to the last drop. This stuff's worth eating, no matter the weight. Ain't you totally fallen for this soy sauce flavor, too? I'm in love. Right? Tokyo guys are all over this stuff. You're one of us now. Anyways, thanks for asking me here today. I'm all cheered up now because of you. Come on, let's get going. There's tons of people waiting for our seats.
Hey,
Huh, looks like they're giving out presents. Here, you can have mine. A ramen bowl? I'm not crazy enough about ramen to be showing that off in my room.
yeah.
Alright. I guess I could put it in my room? That's funny. How is Futaba? Worried about her. Dude, this ain't just some normal oversleeping stuff. Our deadline's tomorrow. If Futaba's not up by then. But can she really do anything even if she does wake up? Honestly, I'm not sure. Either way, her only option is to put our trust in her. That's right. Yeah. If she's been asleep all this time, do you think she's having some kind of long dream? Dreams are said to be the sorting of memories, after all. She surely needs ample time to face her troubled past. Her past? You think she's really facing all that shit right now? If that's the case, she would probably need a great amount of more time to do so. Considering how she had us wrapped around her finger, I feel as though she'll be able to pull this off. I believe in Futaba. Yes, indeed. Well, just give us a ring if anything changes. We're counting on you. I have to agree with Makoto. Who knows how this might turn out. I want to take care of my plant. I actually never know if the plant needs to be taken care of or not. Yes, 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 let's hang out. Today's the day. I'm sure I don't have to explain the significance, but I have a request for you since you've stuck by my side. How's your schedule today? Yes, let's hang out. Thank you. I'm in your debt. I'd like you to hear my speech about the Phantom Thieves. See you at the station square. The stage is set.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, but I know you're not going to be my right-hand man, right? Don't worry, I won't pull any tricks. Feel free to talk about being falsely accused. I'll handle whatever comes up from it. I saw Kuromoto's grandson around here somewhere. I bet he's curious about today's speech.
I see.
I haven't spoken to him since we last met. The speech should serve as your response to him. I didn't think any of the parties would back no good Tora. He's going to talk about the Phantom Thieves, right? I couldn't care less about him. I'm just interested in hearing about the Phantom Thieves.
Very well.
Okay, I'm going to get started. Do your best.
Yes.
I will, especially with you looking on.
Everyone.
The reason they're causing such a stir is because they are addressing the world's problems. What are you doing, Torinosuke? Setting aside whether their actions are right or wrong? There's only one thing I can safely say about the Phantom Thieves. A belief with conviction has the ability to move a person's heart. I'm sure you are all aware that I am no good Tora, the one accused of embezzlement. I was a fool 20 years ago. It's no wonder I was considered a failure as a politician. However, because I was accused like that, I was able to understand the suffering of the weak.
The most important thing is...
Why am I in politics? In the past, it was merely for personal gain. But why do the Phantom Thieves continue to change hearts? I believe they do it for the world and its people. And, in choosing to do justice for others, they have no choice but to disguise themselves. No matter what the world says, I fully support them. I'm just an average citizen. However, I will continue to voice my beliefs. I may not be able to become a Diet member this election, and I may not be able to affect change during my lifetime.
However...
But I've made my peace with that. I will be happy as long as I can be a meaningful stepping stone for the future of our youth. Thank you for listening. I set the stage for nothing. So you have no intention of accusing old man Kuromoto?
Yes.
That's right. Sheesh. Such a heartfelt speech for someone your age. People are probably laughing People are probably laughing at you as we speak. I doubt any of them were moved by your words. I might be the only one in this city who was. Matsushita. Proceed as you wish with your candidacy. I'll take measures to ensure the party backs you. Within the limits of my abilities, of course. Goodbye. Again, he's mumbling to himself as he walks away. My candidacy, huh? What an unexpected turn of events. The Phantom Thieves. Perhaps it's the effect of you moving my heart. You had a change of heart. That must be it. Still, I have you to thank for all this. The Phantom Thieves. The power to change a person's heart. I don't possess a special power like they do, but I won't lose to them when it comes to conviction. Speech is my only weapon. Just my voice and my words. That's how I win people over.
Thank you.
Thank you for sticking by my side, Pulp Raccoon. I'm happy to help this guy out. I don't know how anybody else feels about it, but it just feels good to help somebody who's, you know, trying so hard and has such a positive outlook.
All right.
So, contrary to what I thought, getting your heart stolen isn't such a bad thing. If he's a member of the Phantom Thieves, then... I'm talking to myself again. Another bad habit of mine. Time to finish up for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
I wonder if he actually knows. That's kind of sweet. Tomorrow's the day, isn't it? Are the Phantom Thieves even doing anything? Hey, what are we gonna do? I should have never trusted the Phantom Thieves. What's gonna happen tomorrow? Today's supposed to be the day of Medjid's attacking, right? Guess there's nothing the Phantom Thieves could do. Medjid must have been too much for them. Stock prices are plummeting again. Maybe Medjid's true goal was... I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Isn't today our deadline for dealing with Medjed?
Yes, but I literally have no idea what's gonna happen. I imagine that Futaba's gonna thwart it somehow, but it's just kind of like...
Futaba's still asleep too. This won't be good.
Hey,
How's Futaba?
same as always. Today's the day Wakaba passed. I do this every year.
Oh, that's really sad.
Here, I've got a cup for you too. Futaba reminds me so much of her mother. She's a smart girl. Doesn't just go with the flow either. Wakaba, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly? That reminds me. You saw me talking to that prosecutor. I mean, that woman in the suit, right?
Yeah.
I remember you were real bothered by it. She might come back, so I guess I should tell you about it. That woman was trying to get information on Wakaba's research out of me.
Oh.
That's what we heard in the palace.
You don't need to know what the research was about. Just know there was some trouble around it. Obviously, Wakaba got dragged into that as well. Now, they ruled her death as suicide. But I've got my doubts.
Doubts? Could she have been killed?
Yeah, that's like extremely likely. Likely. That's extremely likely.
Supposedly, there were people who wanted to take her research and use it for their own benefit. Don't get me wrong, though. I don't have a lick of evidence. That's why I haven't told Futaba any of this. I don't want to cause her any more trouble.
It sounded like she had suspicions of her own based on what she said in the palace.
Still, there's one thing I regret. It was right before Wakaba died. She told me, I think I might die.
That's way different than saying that I want to die. That's different.
I brushed it off thinking it was just a joke. But if I had just taken her seriously... That's another reason I took Futaba in. Redemption.
That makes a lot of sense.
She went through such horrible things. Those heartless adults just yelled at the poor girl.
This also makes a lot of sense why he took me in, too.
Hey, how do you heal emotional scars?
How do you heal emotional scars? That's a tough question. You know what? I'm gonna make sure I cut out everything I just said there about myself. So all I can say is that healing emotional scars is really, really, really tough. And from my own experience, I would say that you just have to be extremely supportive and understanding that it's not just going to be a snap. So I will go with they'll heal on their own.
I agree. I'm waiting for it to happen, but... Futaba!
It's cold.
Huh?
You can't sell this.
Never mind that, but... how did you get here?
I walked?
You're okay?
Was that bad?
That's not it. I'm just shocked to see you out of the house.
I'm sorry I worried you.
Oh no, don't cry. Please don't cry. You'll make me cry.
It's all right.
By the way, what's the date today?
It's the 21st.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Midget?
Oh, that's it. Let's take care of it now. Come.
Apparently some ATMs aren't working. I heard someone's tampering with the system. Is it Medjed? No, it couldn't be. What are the police doing? They're so incompetent. Even the Phantom Thieves couldn't stop them. What are we doing?
It's my turn to help out. Medjed. Now how do we cook them?
It's up to you.
Roger that. Hey, Futaba. We don't have much time left. Are you sure you could do this? The kitty talked?
Yeah.
Is this a dream?
No, we'll explain later.
I'm going back to sleep. It is not a dream! Get up! Say something!
I'll explain later.
Right.
Please.
Now hurry it up!
Morgana, could you just be quiet? Don't upset her.
I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get cracking. You're just tapping away over there. Are you sure this will work? Mm-hmm. Hey, Futaba! I don't think she can hear me. Talk about intense concentration. This place is so messy. I'm surprised she could focus at all. Futaba, you should really clean your room a bit.
Why are you nagging her?
She's not listening. Oh well. Just waiting around is boring. Let's clean the place up. Whew. It looks a little better now, don't you think? Well, Futaba, we're done on our end. Are you finished yet?
I like that we cleaned her room up.
She can't hear a word I'm saying. Guess we'll just have to keep waiting.
Admittedly, I always found it odd when you would watch someone who was, air quote, hacking.
I'm done!
And they would just spend like a couple of seconds just like tapping away at the keyboard and suddenly, boom, it's done. It just seems so unrealistic.
What's up? Something happened?
It's finished.
Finished? What is?
It's so clean. Why?
We cleaned it. Anyway, is it true? Did you really take care of Medjed?
I handled them, and someone else handled my room. I don't understand, but this is good.
Futaba? Hey, Futaba, what's wrong? She's sleeping. Well, it looks like it's been taken care of. I guess we should get home and sleep too.
That's adorable. I heard the bank servers got taken over. This has to be fake, right? There's no way. I'm scared. What's gonna happen? Are the police taking action? They're ignoring it? Seriously? Still, I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. What's happening? So, Futaba's awake? Awesome. And has Medjed been taken care of? Or more importantly, how's Futaba doing? She's back asleep. Seriously? She must have been quite exhausted. Can't say I blame her at all. If Medjed's been affected, it will surely make the news. That should be enough to confirm whether or not the deed's been done. Then why don't we all watch the news together? Yes, we should meet up at LeBlanc as usual. See you tomorrow, guys! We should be in the clear now, right?
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation.
Yo, you look tired.
We've made ourselves at home.
Late last night, it was discovered that someone has tampered with the hacker group Medjed's website. The site's main page now displays what is thought to be the mark belonging to the Phantom Thieves. More so, the personal information of a Japanese man, a possible Medjed member, was illegally publicized.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Medjed has yet to issue an official reply. Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. Some speculate that they have taken this series of events seriously and ultimately canceled their plan.
Pyramid of Wrath collapses.
What are you all smirking about?
Something great happened.
Well, stop it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
After the commercial break, we will be asking guests from various fields about this turn of events.
But there ain't any customers.
Can it? My customers are on summer vacation too.
Oh crap, I just realized our break's almost over.
There are still 10 days left.
I want to go somewhere, but we can't just leave Futaba-chan alone.
Some things still concern me too. Like that research.
Oh, did you just get up?
Oh, he seems so happy!
Good morning.
It seems she's cautious of us.
Hey, why don't we go upstairs? If any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Why don't you go with them, Futaba? Have fun. It's about time my regulars show up anyway. So I don't want you guys loitering around my store.
The fact that there were no damages due to the hackers' actions is but an afterthought. The issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
That guy is a jerk.
What do you mean?
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these Phantom Thieves? Is it not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry? Unfortunately, the current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded. I believe now is the time for me to risk my political career in hope of making a new reality.
I will say that his voice doesn't quite match up to what he looks like, but, you know, people are out there like that. He's a jerk.
A new political system that goes beyond parties or factions. An ideal country of peace and order.
This politician seems quite promising.
I have to agree.
I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
You can't change my mind. I know exactly who you are.
What do you think, boss?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Alright, Sai-chan, weigh in on this.
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura, and Mejid was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities? This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring.
Oh, so the person who's been going in and causing all these problems for people. Okay, wow, why did it take me so long to understand this? I should have figured that out, because I knew that, like, we already knew that someone else is going in there. Another person. And I'm pretty sure those are the people that are causing the mental psychological breakdowns. Yeah? And so the person who's causing these these breakdowns, they're profiting off of the fact that, like, it's causing, like, problems or whatever, and it's like, maybe they're trying to, like, move up in the world because of it. But additionally, like, maybe their first strike was just by, like, killing Futaba's mother, and from there, that's where they, like, took off. I don't know if it's one or multiple people. That's why I keep saying they. Alright. And I know at some point we're gonna have to go into that Glasses Guy's palace. Like, that's clearly going to be one of the palaces I do. Because that guy needs to get his comeuppance for what he did to me.
Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist? Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions.
Yeah.
I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user?
The true criminal?
How self-centered of you. The Phantom Thieves tamper with people's hearts without asking consent. How is that
Because
different?
we don't cause people to have mental breakdowns and die from it.
Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Either way, I will get to the bottom of this.
We also only ever targeted criminals or people who are out of the reach of the police force or whatever. Like, we weren't going after average Joes and causing them to, like, freak out and thusly cause a train accident which kills a bunch of people and inconveniences people. We literally went after people who had,
All right.
like, ties to criminal organizations.
Now, let's move on to your next crime.
Alright.
Kunikazu Okumura.
Okay. I don't think someone said his name yet.
You should know who he is, considering what happened.
Sure.
Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
The same thing we did with everyone else, I assume. We could just put ditto notes here. Contrary to what I thought, getting your heart stolen isn't such a bad thing. If he's a member of the Phantom Thieves, then... I'm talking to myself again. Another bad habit of mine. Time to finish up for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.